What is good, boys? One day till Christmas, but for you people it's going to feel like it's came early. Rayo Vallecano, top 4 at Christmas. Bebe, El Tigre Falcao, and the boys. What is going on? Lads, I think it's time for old Quacky to take a deep dive because I'm not too sure. We're going to have to do some investigating. We're going to have to get to the bottom of this. We're going to have to see if old Quacky boy may be able to take them one step further and not just get them in the Champions League with that ridiculous budget, but win the whole goddamn thing. So first of all, we didn't have much money, so youth development is going to be the key, and we just so happened to have a little man called Santiago Costa, 70 rated at centre mid, but you know, that 86 dribbling is perking up. Other things getting a little bit tented. We're thinking that man could do decently at camp for us. Even if Fran Garcia may be the only player who is probably going to be here at the end of the save with his 84 potential is a little bit tasty. As you can see, the transfer list is brimming. It would be really cool to kind of go all of this distance with Rayo Vallecano's players, but you know, FIFA think they're dog shit, and no. I'm not going to be one of those. Oh yeah, you know, I always knew Rayo Vallecano had it in them. Like, oh, obviously, I knew Rayo Vallecano. Pfft, yeah, great team. Bebe, Ferguson's own. No, their players weren't very rated highly, so we sold some. We got ourselves a little bit of a transfer budget, 24 million. First and all, you know, I love a bit of a Valencia signing, don't you? Mukta Diakabe, the big Frenchman, was soon joined by Yeremy Pino, one of the best young players in Spain. You don't have to be a footballing hipster to know who he is. Man is an absolute baller. My boy came home as well, don't you? Don't think I wouldn't get Yunus the Moose in. Yunus, Captain America Musa, Pablo, you know I don't. Pablo Gavi, Nico Gonzalez, Pedro. You know one of them was going to be here, let's be honest. The signings are here. The arrow on the flag points downwards. But Quacky's here, so our stonks are only going straight up. Seville, the opponents. We've got a good young team. We've still got the likes of Bebe and Falcao to give us that championship winning experience. Seville, they don't know what they're coming. Early on, El Tigre's first shot, he's not the same lion or tiger he used to be, but he's still got a bit about him. Oscar Trejo, Fran Garcia, the golden goose that he is. Trejo again with a beautiful little backheel into Tigre. He finds Yeremy Pino, the new boy, fitting him finally. He finds Falcao. And boys, again, we're stamping our mark because Seville Stadium's free real estate. Who wants a piece? You over there? You want a piece? You want a piece? You want a piece? We all want a piece. Vallecano are here. Get fucking used to it. Boys and girls, I know what you're all thinking. Oh, Quackers, you never really use bad teams on your rebuild. Is that because you're a bad player? And yes, it's true. But also, my keeper's first name is Stoll, and I can't help but feel like there's some irony in that name, as he concedes the only 3 shots he has against him. So the fact that I sold him the next day really shouldn't have come as a surprise to anyone, to be perfectly honest. 10 million, it gave us room to get this bad boy in. Santi Mina, another former Valencia player. I think you can tell which Spanish team is my favourite. Falcao's great, but obviously he's 33 years of age. He's only going to go down, which is unfortunate, because I guess the second anyone reaches 33 years of age, they just immediately get shitter in life. I've got 7 years left in myself, so hopefully I can make the most of it. Real Madrid early on. Marco Lopez said in my last video, it's like they forgot Casemiro existed, and I kind of want to after that one. But boys, we still had to believe. And early on, Yeremy Pino beats his man, expertly deflects it off Thibaut Courtois. Damn right, I'm the special one. Damn right I am. 2-1, but boys and girls, it wasn't done.
Bro, do you know that song that goes like, I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through.
Boys, we fucking did it! Yes! 2 goals against Real Madrid. Let's fucking go. Who had that on their Christmas card? Because
You suck!
you came really close. I'm not even gonna lie, that goal was to make it 3-2 in the first place, but I just thought it'd be funny. 11th in the league though, halfway through the season. Honestly, I'm buzzing with that. I was really happy that our objective was to avoid relegation because I wasn't sure we were going to do it. But Unai Lopez.
Hey champ, that's really interesting. Next time, keep it to yourself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, if someone's gonna give me 18 million view, I'm not really gonna get very upset. Because it means I can get this man in. Oscar Hill. He wasn't my first choice. I'm not gonna lie to you, he wasn't my first choice right back, but we couldn't get him. He is gonna come later on, don't you worry, because Quackers, you don't turn Quackers down 2 times. No means yes to me unless you're female, because, you know, consent is key. But Getafe, the big brothers in Madrid, Real Madrid, beat us down. So you know what we did? We went to our little brother. We went to Getafe, another Spanish team, another Madrid team who we thought we had a chance against, and Yunus the Moose got us going. We let him loose, 1-0. And you know what? You know what 1 always becomes, and it's beautiful. 1 always becomes 2.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yunus Musa unleashing the thunderbolt past the keeper. Should he have done better? Absolutely. I'm not really sure how the fuck he didn't save it, but we're delighted for him. Yunus the Musa with the brace. Nothing else happened, just completely ignore the score, thank you very much. 2-1 win. 12th in the league. We did fall off 1 place, but you know, we'll take that. If you offered us at the start, I'd say how the fuck did we pull that off? As you can see as well, early on, the team was a lot of players who are never going to get near 80 rated. There are a lot of older players. We've replaced it. Yeremy Pino is now top of the top. And let's see, with that £20 million budget, what we can add to him. First of all, my first choice, Juan Foyth. 16 million squid, plus a CDM who was kind of a backup. Don't mind if I do. The next one though, we sold someone, you're going to see after, and we needed a replacement. Facundo Flores, he was a risk. I didn't actually know his rating yet, but 77 at 90 inches of age, that risk paid off big time. And Pablo Maffeo, my original first choice for right back. I'm not going to lie, I did confuse Pedro Porro and Pablo Maffeo when I was making this decision. But yeah, moving swiftly on, Nico Gonzalez makes our final signing, and we made this with what money you ask? With this money. Santi Mina, 2 mains for just over 20 million. Did not mind if I do. The team is looking... the team is looking tasty, boys and girls. Yeah, so we didn't have much money to make any reinforcements after that great first off season, so we brought in Marvin because I like his name, and Hiroki Abe because it was an objective and I didn't want to get sacked. Levante Vallecano Cup run. We all know what small teams thrive in. It's at a cup upset, and this wouldn't be one because neither of us are particularly big or relevant, to be honest. But Levante, they had a bit about them. Roger coming forward.
Bing bong!
Roger's living up to his name, shooting actually of a stormtrooper, but Yeremy Pino, we're going to call him Yeremy because that man only catches W's. Brings it forward, little bit of afters with the players, Farias running through, and the man says onion, meat, bag. 1-0 to the Rayo Vallecano boys. Sorry, I'm just going to consult a map because I'm not sure where the fuck Levante's defence have gone. Might need binoculars to find those bastards. 1-0 win though, big dub. We don't get many of those in this, so you know, I'm going to take them early on because I'm not going to lie, this is the first time I've actually used like a really bang average, no offence Vallecano fans, you are just dog shit. That's rude. I apologise, that was rude of me. My bad. It's the first time I've used a kind of average team on FIFA, and it was a lot more challenging, I won't lie. But we ain't a bad team anymore. Real Madrid the Ops. Rayo Vallecano on the corner. It's Yeremy Pino to whip it in. What can he deliver? Honestly, not much. but we had to keep going. We had to keep chugging along. Oscar Trejo, I was going to call him Parejo for some reason. I do love David Parejo, to be fair. Farias drives through, but we're a young team. We make mistakes. Our finishing, we've got to learn. But in moments, Fran Garcia, the golden goose, is loose. He beats his man. He gets it across the Farias. What did you expect? What did you expect? Did you think that Quackers can't handle these small teams? Did you think Quackers couldn't? Do you think he couldn't do it on a cold, rainy night in Madrid? We were the little brother. We were the spacker brother. We were the disappointment. But boys and girls, we've had to glow up. Real Madrid. Better watch your wife because we're coming for her and we're coming for everything. We're coming for your house too. Montiel coming forward, the backup cam, he finds Yeremy Pino, spins in past Klosterman, and with Yeremy Wino. Mate, nah, it's Yeremy Wino because the man's making me laugh drunk. What a player he is. Beautiful bit of whip. Boys and girls, Real Madrid would come forward, but they couldn't put anything together. The team was here. Semi-finals, we're showing where we belong. The gold run is here. We needed a statement, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. We needed that statement win. I needed to feel something. I needed to feel like I had something in this team, and I did. I've had saves where I've done rebuilds, and halfway through I'm a little bit like, this team just doesn't have the it factor. This team did. Yeremy Wino, I'm sorry. He has it. Villarreal in the final. Villarreal, as Arsenal Man United fans will know, they're not a particularly fun team to play in cup competitions. But Yunus the Musa was loose. He's going to whip it in. And who else? Who else? Yeremy Pino with the W. 2 minutes 55 on the clock. Captain America meets Espanyol. And we get the 1-0 lead. Boys and girls, what a team we've got here. We put young players together. We said, what have you got about you? We said, develop together, learn together, thrive together. This is only just the beginning, boys and girls. Don't take your foot off the pedal. Don't take your eyes from the screen, because this team ain't going to be letting up anytime soon. Off the post there, but you can already see it. Villarreal in the doldrums. They're in the caverns. They're begging for anything. And they ain't going to find it here. Santiago Costa, Vallecano's own, the man now wearing that captain's armband with pride. Puts us 2 ahead until Villarreal get one back, but it wouldn't matter. Yunus Moose would get across and Villarreal would be a good clearance, and they would come forward once more, but they would meet. I'm not actually quite sure in goal, but who's in goal at this point, because some bastards named Norwich signed Lucas Zidane off of me for their release clause. Doesn't matter though, we move on from our L's and we take our W's. Rayo Vallecano 2, Villarreal 1, the first championship here. Look, it's just beautiful. The hometown boy, just 18 years of age, lifting the trophy for his team. That man better do some exercises. That man better get those bicep curls in, because he's going to be lifting a lot more as we go through the season. On to season 2. You can see the team's looking good, but there's obviously room for improvement. And you know what's even better? The money's here to do so. 1/4 out for £53 million to Napoli. How are we going to replace him with that 78 million? A new keeper, to be honest, because as I already said, Norwich signed Lucas Zidane off me. Luis Maximiano would make up the first signing, and big Goncalo Inacio, the left-footed Sporting Lisbon centre-back. Man's a pace demon. Farias would sadly leave us, but he wasn't actually my first choice signing for striker. This man was. Julian Alvarez. The man is killing it in Argentina right now. A big money move to Europe. Absolutely on the cards in real life. Well, this is his chance to show just what he might do rather. I think that my English skills they're lacking right now, excuse me. But you know what's not lacking? Our team. We're in the Europa League. We're finally in Europe. And boys and girls, we are flying. just like Julian Alvarez. What a start to his career at Vallecano. I'm going to say this early on, just so it's noted down. If you lot need a striker on FIFA, I know I always recommend Bamford first. Julian Alvarez. Man is a baller. But it wasn't always going to be sunshine and rainbows. But it's not about how many times you get hit. It's about how many times you... Oh, I don't want to get up now. I'm going back to bed. It's not about how many times you get hit. It's about how many times you can get hit and keep going forward. Pablo Gavi whips it in. Top right corner. What a finish from young lad. I'm not going to lie. He had a big injury. He hasn't quite developed at the same rate as the rest of the team. But he's looking decent. And who else? Who else other than Santiago Costa to make it 3-2? European debut for him. European debut for Vallecano. And boys and girls, we catch that huge W. The league is looking like a W as well, lads. Top of the league. Real Madrid not even in the conversation for top 8. Easily through our group. We've earned ties like this one. The Super Copa final. Who would have thought you'd be saying that? And who would have thought I'd be absolutely shitting myself? That is the worst defending I've ever done.
Denied! Sit down!
Got scared. I dropped my hot pocket.
I'm not. I generally did get scared from Memphis Depay there. We needed a hero. Yunus Musa. That's what I mean. Look at that pace. Yeremy Pino scores. We're 1-0 up. I'm not quite sure how against Barcelona.
Oh my.
But that pace from Julian Alvarez was absolutely unreal. Walked past Oscar Mingueza like he wasn't even there. He made Mingueza look like a crippled pensioner. Nothing wrong with being a crippled pensioner if you are one. If you are, I'm not quite sure what you're doing on YouTube. Nothing wrong with it though, I respect it. Good hustle, thank you for World War II. Speaking of hustle, Julian Alvarez, it's what he does. Hustles for the first goal, hustles the defence for the second. I'm not going to lie, I said Seville was free realistic. I'm starting to think Barcelona may have been. I mean, I ain't going to lie, I get you're in £1 million debt, but what even is this? Also, Americans taking advantage of debt-ridden people. Where's that happened before? That totally never happens, right? Goddamn Yunus de Musa. Unleashing on Barcelona to make it 3. I ain't gonna say get used to that sight, but you might want to get used to that sight. Piemonte Calcio Europa League semi-finals already 4-1 up. Because why the fuck not? Walking through to the finals of the Europa League. The league, it's still on the line though. 1 game left, 2 points separating us from Madrid. All we need is a W to stand a chance, and that may be one of the most anticlimactic things that has happened in a long last time for us. Especially as Atletico actually did lose the game. Yep, all we needed to do was win and we'd have won the league. But boys and girls, what do good men and women and any gender, because we're accepting society, do when they take an L? They use it on the field, and the boys certainly did. Dortmund, I'm so... Actually, no, I'm not sorry. It's EA's fault for what's happening to you. Just like Liverpool, Dortmund's defensive shape, their tactics, they're just a myth. They don't exist. They're the easiest team to beat on FIFA, even easier than Liverpool in my opinion. I mean, I literally scored 11 against this Dortmund team in 1 game. It's on my YouTube channel, check it out. Europa League final, easy as that. I said it. I think we're getting a little bit too used to these sites. We're going to have to let someone else start lifting these trophies. Santiago Costa's going to start getting a little bit weary. Julian Alvarez, though, 33 goals. I know he cost me 75 million, but what a signing. Also, Andre Martin, sneaky little player he got there. 100 million in the bank. We were going to spend it big time. Durai and Timber in. Unfortunately, Diakabe had peaked at around 81. We needed a big improvement as we're going into a Champions League. Timber offers us everything and more. Him and Inacio, just the pace demons. I mean, Inacio at this point literally has 91 pace. 91. And he hasn't even reached his peak. Speaking of peak signings though, Takefusa Kubo, one of my favourite players on any FIFA, 55 million. He'll go straight in the team at that right mid, and I said Dortmund would use his team to beat. I may have been lying, I'm not going to lie. Liverpool up first. Costa with that. Just look at the pace of Alvarez. Nat Phillips is going to think he's in a He's going to think he's in a nightmare. Absolutely no shot keeping up with that big bad boy.
How dare you take bets on student fights?
The odds are unbelievable, but that little Asian
You're damn
kid's
right he's unstoppable. Alvarez speeding past Van Dijk, gets it into Kubo for his first. Lads. Just wait and see. The Kubo show's only beginning. Walking past Robbo, leaving probably the best left back in the world in the dust. Beautiful whip into Yeremy Pino, who cuts it across for Alvarez.
What's going on? That's not right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I probably didn't have to tramp it, but it just felt so right. And you know, 3, we love it when it becomes 4. At this point, Alf's just absolutely taking the piss. You're gonna see, I'm just going for stupid shit at this point, just flicking the ball up. At some point, a bastard just flicks it off. He just flicked it off his own back, and it just fell back to me. I don't even know what's going on, but it's 4-0. Liverpool are an absolute. I don't even want to know. They look like old Liverpool before Kloppo. Again, it's just getting a bit boring watching us lifting these trophies, I think. Maybe it's time for something different. Maybe it's time for some Champions League football. I said those arrows on our shirt point downwards, but our stonk was only going up, and it certainly has. Bayern Munich, first knockout stage. Nah, I'm joking, it's the group stage. I wouldn't skip too far forward into that one. And Bayern, to be fair, they had a bit about them. But mostly what they had about them was a man by the name of Manuel Neuer.
Nope.
Who, many of you remember his breakout game for Schalke against Man United, where he just felt like he could save everything.
Nope.
Yeah, he did the thing again. He did that thing again where he just decided, screw it, I'm going to save everything and ruin your day.
Shame.
I'm honestly
Nope.
not gonna lie, I've been having PTSD about this game for the last 3 nights, and it's
Nope.
worse than the COVID symptoms. Thankfully, in spite of us not winning with a 4xG, we did get through our group with ease. The team
Mopo, you are an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat. I hope Brian.
The team was looking ready for it. Lille in the first knockout stage. It was never going to be too much for this. 3-0 in the first leg. We did miss Nico Gonzalez for the second, but it doesn't matter. We got Bebe to replace him. We're all good. 1-1 draw. Julian Alvarez with the goal. Man City up next. First leg. Thought I'd give it a bit of a sim. I've decided to make a rule. I'm only going to play 1 leg of a knockout stage game at a time, just because I feel like if I play both legs over and over and over again, I'm just going to win a majority of the time. It's going to get a bit boring if all of my saves are 3 or 4 seasons. 2-1 down. Vallecano needed a hero. We needed someone to step up. Let's see who can be that man. Gonzalez with the early scrap, leaving 2 Man City players for dead. Good safe medicine though, but let's just replay what he did to those Man City players. 1 back, you're taking out 2 players. It's absolutely outstanding. But yet again, you can't pick that up, ref. Ref!
Nope.
Do you even know the rules of your sport? The back pass rule on FIFA generally may be the most frustrating thing in the game. It's so annoying because your keeper will never pick up, but the AI's keeper will always do it. Nico Gonzalez though, a beautiful ball round the corner, whip to Julian Alvarez, little cut back. I told you that little Asian kid was unstoppable. Takefusa Kubo gives us life. We were drowning, we were dying, we were lying on the side of the sea with nothing left. And he gave us that kiss of life. He gave us that hope, that dream, that belief. Maybe there's something still in this tie for us. Maybe, just maybe we have a hope. Kubo running down wing with a beautiful ball into Julian Alvarez. He's got too much pace. Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. What a player. The little Argentinian who could, the best Argentinian to come out of Argentina, the best little one too. Facts. Richarlison, Daddy. That man legitimately made my keeper do the can. I've generally never seen a keeper more afraid in my life of any shot ever. Like, the keeper legitimately dove out of the way. That man treated that ball like a grenade and got the fuck out of there. He dives out of his goal. But lads, what can I say?
That little Asian kid's unstoppable.
That is unacceptable.
Bro, he's in his 7 and he's looking at...
Man fucking
That's
City.
what suits me, boys and girls. Pep Guardiola is going to be calling up Jack Sparrow and Nathan Drake to find his lost defence. Because, my God, what is going on? Boys and girls, football 1-on-1. Get the ball to Kubo. Put it in the net. That is your lesson for today, presented by Mr. Quackers himself. Huge save from Luis Maximiano. Stole Dimitrovski. Was not going to make those saves for us ever. And Alvarez...
Boom. Bam. Bop. Bada bop. Boom. Pow.
He said it. He's going to end every man's career out here. The man is 5'7". He's from Argentina, and you're not going to find anyone with those attributes better than him in the world of football. Leaves Edison in the dust. You know what? Here's episode 2 of Quackers Football 1-on-1. Get the ball to Julian Alvarez. Sprint away from your man. Walk past the keeper. Tap it in the net. That is yet another, not just quality football tip, but quality life lesson from your boy Quackers TV, and you are welcome, Emphasis on the Cutie, because I am one. I mean, just look, even by the end of the game, even Man City fans are waving flags around for us, and Man City fans don't actually exist. Boys and girls, through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. And there we find our old pals Dortmund. I'm not gonna lie, it was nothing but a foregone conclusion. 2-2 in the first. I didn't play the second because I thought it'd be too easy. And there's yet again only one thing that can be said as Kubo scores for, and I think you know what it is.
That little Asian kid's unstoppable.
I mean, what a signing. What a signing into the Champions League final. But before we bow out, obviously, we had to come home one last time. The Vallecano boys, the fans, they deserved one last farewell to this team of superstars. I'm not gonna lie, this has been one of the funnest rebuilds I've ever done. Julian Alvarez makes it one, and one was all we needed. At the end of the day, you can already see it. I said it. I'm gonna say it for a third time because third time lucky. They're going to need to change that red arrow to 1 point in all the way up to the sky, because we're at the tippity top of them, as Dr. Disrespect says. We're only halfway there. Champions of Spain, soon to be champions of Europe. And they decide, even the Spanish FA was so shocked at us winning, they didn't give us an actual trophy, so Bebe just had to pretend to be lifting a trophy this whole time. Why is there no... I'm not sure what sort of glitch this is, but I love it. This didn't give us a trophy. As you can see though, comfortably winning the league, 8 points clear Atletico de Madrid. And you know what, boys and girls, that's not the only thing we won. Supercopa, won that. Copa de España, Copa del Rey, won that. European National Cup, won that. UEFA Super Cup, won that. Champions League, soon to win that. Boys and girls, soon enough we will officially say we've completed it, mate. But Julian Alvarez, 60 goals in 2 seasons. Yeremy Pino up to 90 rated. Kubo, 24 goals in his debut season. What a signing he has been. I'm going to give like a little bit more of a detailed look at the stats breakdown, as you can see of these players. I usually don't show the stats page, or the development page rather, but I thought it'd be kind of interesting to see the stats. Fran Garcia, obviously the golden goose, the one player who kind of really developed. But Yeremy Pino, he's honestly, lads, he's just fantastic. Like, that 87 pace is such a lie. He's so much faster than that. Nico Gonzalez up to 88. Gavi didn't really develop, but we don't mind that. The young lad Santiago Costa, 21 years of age, wearing the captain's armband. 90 rated with 95 dribbling. Big man Bebe, what a player. Kubo, 86 doesn't do that justice. That's 96 at least. Julian Alvarez as well, 95 pace, 83 physical. The team, it's just... Honestly, lads, I can't recommend Vallecano for a rebuild enough. And the likes of Yeremy Pino, Kubo, I can't recommend them enough either. They're honestly, they're not just good players, they're just so fun to use as well. It's that little... I don't know what it is, you can feel the low centre of gravity. Obviously, many of you have watched the 99 rated player I did when I was doing like a recreate Messi rebuild. Pino feels better than him. I'm not gonna lie, Kubo feels better than them. It's that low centre of gravity in the smaller players. It's so outstanding. Atletico, though, the Ops, they come forward early. And they meet Luis Maximiano, who, another player I can't recommend enough. Just what a keeper he is. Moreno whips it in. Well, Moreno from the other team gets it whipped in by him. Don't know what I'm on about. I'm just a bit excited, boys. Falls to Pablo Gavi. He's got a little bit of a cut in into Julian Alvarez. And did you expect any less from the greatest Argentine to ever grace the Spanish league? Get this man in Europe, and also get this man at a big European club. Luis Maximiano, one of the best goalkeepers in Spain in real life, living up to it there. What a double save. Julian Alvarez, too small, too fast, too strong. Leaves Milan Skriniar's dust. Joaquin Fina, the Joker. Taka Fusakuba.
That little Asian kid's unstoppable.
Boys and girls, just what a team. What a team this is. Kubo, Pino, Costa, Alvarez, Gavi, Nico Gonzalez. The man we've barely even spoke about. He got up to 88 rated. What a player he is. Beautiful flick in to from Julian Alvarez. What a player. And we come forward yet again. Yeremy Pino. Just look at the pace, man. Leaving Milan Skriniar back in Italy.
Bye, Felicia.
Juanchi Oblak. You're going to need more than one sheet to clean up the mess I've left after that finish. What a goal. One Oblak left awfully salty in goal because that chip was just a little bit filthy. I mean, I only go for chips with great finishes because I always feel like chips with me is something that requires a certain amount of confidence, and Julian Alvarez, he's just next level. Like, even now, I'm just confident of him making that run straight away. Harold Maguire has no chance. It falls to Costa, and the man from Vallecano's youth, you know he had to do it to him. The man wearing the captain's armband and at 21 years of age will soon be lifting the Champions League for his boyhood club. But here's the thing. What happened last time Europeans laid all of the groundwork and all of the hard work in the World War II? An American came in and stole the credit. Yunus Musa had to make sure he got some of his own. Captain America, the moose was loose. 5-0. Boys and girls, I'm finally feeling completely free of COVID symptoms, so they'll probably be back shortly because I'm still testing positive. But I'm positive for one more thing, and that is the big fat W. Boys and girls, if you enjoyed this rebuild, please leave a like, please subscribe. Let me know if you didn't enjoy something, please let me know as well. I'm always looking to improve. But for now, boys and girls, you have been an absolutely lovely audience. Vallecano, you will always have my heart because honestly, this is one of the best rebuilds I have ever done. I've got a couple more coming. Make sure to keep an eye out. But for now, I'm going to say it once more time just to add some emphasis on it. You have been nothing short of an absolutely legendary audience. Thank you so much. Peace.